Chatt State Tigers are having a winning season in baseball.
And could you be saving money on your college tuition? We have more information that could help you cut the cost of college.
Those stories and more on Today at Chatt State.
Hi, I'm Mark Tomlinson.
And I'm Connie Bergdorf. Mark, how are classes?
My classes are going pretty good this week. I did a PSA shoot for a local Chattanooga boxing club off of Central, and it was great. Got to see some good talent and some great boxing.
Awesome. The Chattanooga State Reading Center has started a book club. They are currently reading I Am the Messenger by Mark Zusick, and everyone who joined the club got a free copy of the book. For more information about the Reading Center or get help with math or writing, visit any of the learning centers upstairs in the IMC building over the library.
Oh, and my producer is just telling me that the Chattanooga State Tigers suffered their 4th loss of the season to West Georgia Community College today with a score of 0-2. The Tigers succumbed to the Knights' crusade, unlike last week's game in which they dominated East Georgia 14-6. Hang in there, Tigers.
On Friday nights in February, second-year students in the Professional Actors Training Program presents Friday Night Improv. Whoa.
As college costs climb, so do the amount of the nation's student loan debt. Rather than taking out another student loan, Karen K. Fu looks at some other ways that you can cut college costs in today's Consumer Watch.
For high school seniors awaiting acceptance letters or grown-ups pondering a career change that requires further education, tuition costs can be a major factor in deciding where to go to school. With Americans carrying more than $1 trillion in student loan debt, Bankrate.com looked at some of the lesser-known ways to cut college costs, starting with state tuition aid. In addition to federal aid programs, states hand out billions in aid each year to qualified students. Another route to consider, loan forgiveness for in-demand professions like teachers, healthcare, and legal defense, either through federal or state programs. Bankrate also says college goers should be aware of the Academic Common Market. It's a cooperative between 14 southern states, Delaware, and Maryland that allows students to pay in-state tuition rates outside of their home state if their field of study isn't offered at a public university in the state where they live. And if multiple siblings are headed to the same college at the same time, contact the school's financial aid office to inquire about a family discount. For Consumer Watch, I'm Karen Kaifa.
Wow, I need to check into that loan forgiveness. In other financial matters, home prices across the country are rising, and so is the cost of renting. Christine Romans talks about a couple who decided it's time to buy.
It's moving day for Kelly and Dino Yiannopoulos. This 2-bedroom apartment in New York City got tight once their son Christian came along. Now the family is wrapped up and ready to leave the big city.
Luckily for us, we found a really great house for a decent price. I mean, probably a little bit more than we wanted to spend, but for what I think several years ago we would have paid, we got a good deal.
And plus the rates have made it hard
Yes.
not to say yes.
The couple locked in a 3.5% rate for a 30-year loan. Mortgage rates have come down steadily in the past several years. At the same time, rents in major cities have gone up, a trend that's expected to continue this year.
There's a shift toward wanting to rent, and there's a shortage of rental properties. That seems to be what's happening.
Homeownership was 69% at its peak in 2004. It's dropped to just about 65%. But for the Yiannopoulos family, more room and low rates were too good to pass up. So over the bridge they go and to this 5-bedroom single-family home in New Jersey.
I think is what the American dream is about. This is what I worked for. Look what I can show for it. And it's actually mine. I don't have to leave at the end of my lease. I actually own this place.
Like generations of Americans before them, they see this house as an investment. The family hopes to grow into it in more ways than one.
You're not only owning and building your house, you're building a family.
Christine Romans, CNN, New York.
That's right.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. So do you rent or do you own, Connie?
I own my house.
Wow, personally, I own everything that I bought too. Let's take a quick look at this week's weather.
It's going to be cold but sunny earlier this week, turning rainy on Thursday and Friday, but it'll get a little bit warmer over the weekend. After that, we're looking for more rain next week. Back to you guys.
Wow, thanks, David. Well, that's it for today at Chatt State. Be sure to check us out each week online and on Comcast Cable 3.
Have a great day.
I've always enjoyed movies that take me places, whether it's Middle Earth or the Civil War. I like movies that take me places I couldn't go on my own. What we've got with the Lookout Wild Film Festival is a collection of films that takes people from pristine trout streams in New Zealand to hidden waterfalls in Central America to gnarly sandstone cliffs out west. Hopefully, the films at the festival will also give you some ideas on what you can do to help save some of these places.